Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, not too much happened today, but Bitcoin in the last 24 hours moved from resistance into support. So I only want to focus on the smaller time frame here in this video. Please note, we're now obviously heading into the weekend, so typically price action is a little bit slower on Saturdays. And we have seen a small dip on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin dominance, by the way, still going up as well. Actually, why not? Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Here you can see that the price is still pushing higher, and we are probably still in a third wave as per the last updates, but I would need to adjust the Fibonacci support area. And we are also still moving up in a price channel here, highlighted in those or with those purple lines. Overall, I think Bitcoin dominance would look best with another 4-5 pattern in this ending diagonal pattern. But I didn't want to focus too much on Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart and what the relevant levels are. Bitcoin is currently still keeping both wave counts here on the micro level alive. I'm overall still looking for higher prices, either directly in the white count, where a B wave bottomed here on Wednesday at around $65,380. From here, wave 1 started, a wave 2 pullback, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. This would be wave C of 3, then a wave 4 and a wave 5. Okay, this would likely complete a larger degree third wave and would form a more substantial top for and the corrective pullback could follow. However, this microstructure and the idea that a B wave in white could have bottomed will be invalidated with a break below the Wednesday low that formed at $65,300. Now, I think it's unlikely that this swing low from Wednesday will hold. Why? Because the move down looks a bit like a micro 5-wave move. And it pretty much, I mean, it hasn't invalidated it, but nearly invalidated it. Again, I will not rule out that we're going higher, but as I said already yesterday and today, the move up from the Wednesday low looks corrective. So the only way that the white microstructure can be followed is as a diagonal pattern. If white wave C is an ending diagonal. Well, and that is typically not a very, very likely scenario, at least not clear. Probabilities are not clear in this scenario. And that is generally a problem, especially when we have another scenario that is also quite likely. It gives us overall quite, let's say, unclear or balanced probabilities, which means we have to consider both. It's quite simple. Now, if we consider both, there's typically a level that distinguishes between the two. Now, so it's a mixture of understanding what the key levels are and reward and risk. Now, as I said to you, below the Wednesday low, the blue count will be confirmed and should send the price then into this support area here. It doesn't make a great difference. We're not far away from the Wednesday low, even if the price dips into the blue support area, which is located between 61,956 and 64,483. So that would simply be a wider wave B, which could then still rally. So I show you now A, B, C in wave B, which could lead to a larger C wave rally into the region between 73.5 and 74.5K. So as you can see in both scenarios, I'm actually looking for higher in the white count more directly, in the blue count with a little bit of a delay. Only a break below 61K would indicate that the direct move up isn't going to happen. And instead, I would have to assume that blue wave 1 already topped here. And we're already in blue wave 2. That would be plan B, this scenario. And then support will shift down to 53K. But I would have to rule out first that we are still in wave 1. So the two scenarios I showed you first at the moment have precedence. They are preferred because we first have to break support levels to confirm we're already in wave 2. And the move down looks somewhat incomplete, so I would still prefer that we go higher, either in the white count more directly or in the blue count with a little bit of a delay. yeah, that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.